Pakistan High Commission and on my own behalf, I wish to firstly thank the National Liberal Club for putting together this wonderful event to unveil Jinnah's portrait. Today, we are marking this occasion by paying a befitting tribute to the founder of Pakistan, Quaid-i-Azam Mohammad Jinnah, and his ideals and vision. Ladies and gentlemen, by commemorating history and honoring our heroes, we also celebrate the future and the prospects it holds. Through the unveiling of this portrait, we remember the life and the times of Pakistan's founder and one of the most consequential leaders of the 20th century, who, in the words of Stanley Wolpert, was among the very few leaders who significantly altered the course of history, modified the map of the world, and created a nation state. Not many of us are aware of the link between the founding father of Pakistan and this club. It is a revelation for many of us that the Quaid remained associated with this institution for a long time, which I'm sure must have played a role in shaping his outlook and political philosophy during the formative years of his life. As we all know, through his political career, the Quaid, imbued with liberal ideals, remained firmly wedded to the notion of constitutionalism and principled politics. He was against the tyranny of majoritarianism. At one point in his political career, he was hailed as the ambassador of Hindu-Muslim unity. Yet he became a proponent of a separate homeland for Muslims only when it became clear to him that Muslims of India will not escape the majoritarian tyranny in a free India. How right was he? Jinnah's vision for Pakistan was of a country where the Muslims of South Asia and people of other faiths could practice their ways of life, their civilization, their faith in freedom and free of fear. This is the vision that we continue to hold dear and measure ourselves up to. It is only befitting that the National Liberal Club celebrates today the eminent member with an outstanding contribution to world history by adoring its walls with his portrait. Ladies and gentlemen, today's ceremony also underscores the long and abiding legacy of friendship and close cooperation between the people of Great Britain and the people of Pakistan. Relations between our two nations predate the emergence of Pakistan as one of the successor states of British India. Today, they find expression in deep-rooted and multifaceted ties across the political, economic, cultural, education, health, technological, sustainability, and security domains. The UK is one of our largest trading partners, source of remittances, and an important source of foreign direct investment. 1.6 million British nationals, some 2% of UK's population, trace their origin to Pakistan. Majority of them are also Pakistani nationals. This is a relationship that is enriched today by strong people-to-people linkages. If Quaid-i-Azam Mohammad Ali Jinnah were to see how the British Pakistanis have blossomed into an integrated, essential and enterprising part of global Britain, I'm sure he would be both pleased and proud. The portrait of Jinnah by the Turkish artist Mr. Kaya Marr is, I believe, a brilliant encapsulation of Kai's person and personality. His will, his determination, his grit, and his principles, as you will see shortly, quite evidently shine through. I commend the artist for a job well done. I must commend also the true son of the soil, Mr. Bilal Sheikh, through whose efforts the commissioning of this portrait is successful. May I also thank Barrister Samir Mahmood for his outreach and for being a most valuable bridge between the High Commission and the NLC. Let me thank Chairman McNally for his foresight and for lending his most worthwhile support to this commendable initiative. Thank you, sir. Let me wish you all a most pleasant afternoon, and thank you once again.
Welcome, Your Excellency, Deputy High Commissioner, ladies and gentlemen, to the National Liberal Club. Many of you may have not been here before, so I just want to give you a brief history of the NLC. We as a club were founded in 1882 by four-times Prime Minister, Mr. William Gladstone. We've celebrated diversity, and we're really proud today to welcome His Excellency Moazzam to unveil the portrait, which will come later, of the Quaid-i-Azam, Mr. Mohammad Jinnah, who was a member of this club for many years and on several occasions during his time in London, because you'll probably all know he was in Lincoln's Inn as a barrister, and he had lots of his middle years between Indian politics and between the foundation of Pakistan working here in London. And Mr. Naroji, after whom we have a portrait at the top of the stairs, was actually Jinnah's mentor. So I think it's very appropriate that they're going to have pictures hung near each other in the corridor outside once we unveil this. So we very much welcome and celebrate the fact that Jinnah was a member of this club. We're very proud of that, and we're very grateful to Mr. Bilal Sheikh for donating this picture, which you'll see soon, of Mr. Jinnah, which we will hang proudly here in the National Liberal Club. We want to help lead the way in making sure Jinnah really gets the recognition he deserves as the great leader and father of Pakistan.
Thank you for coming here. I'm thankful to Sam, Tim, and along with Simon, Rosemary, and other staff members of NLC to facilitating this portrait. And I think that High Commission should further take this. And so, if you like this portrait, come support us under the banner of NLC, for the monument of Jinnah outside Parliament. I'm thankful that you all have attended. I would like to invite Alicia, who's the future of Jinnah here. Alicia is a young lawyer. She would like to say a couple of words.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. His Excellency, the High Commissioner for Pakistan, and all dignitaries and fellow Pakistan. I am Alicia, and I am the third generation. What a wonderful cause we are all here for today, celebrating Quaid-i-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the father of our nation and the greatest leader of our history. When he won the state of Pakistan, he printed his name in history books forever. Prior to stepping into politics and being our first leader, he proved to be a successful lawyer. He was an intellectual and a visionary. His idea of two nations theory prevailed. His observation of the condition of Muslims made him want to make a difference for his people. He worked hard with honesty, facing many hardships before Pakistan was created. He gave us a nation and an identity, and we owe it to him today to keep his vision of Pakistan alive. He's an inspiration in many aspects, and being a young lawyer myself, it is an honor to be invited here today to witness the integration of his portrait. Pakistan, Zindabad.
We're going to welcome the artist who has given us this portrait, Mr. Kaya Marr.
Mr. Commissioner, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's a great honor for an artist to be painter of Jinnah, father of modern Pakistan. He is also the light of the Muslim world. Is him and Atatürk, centuries to come, will be light for us to go to future. And thank you for Mr. Sheikh for his commission. And I hope you will like portrait. I don't know, but if it's no, just you will forgive a little artist. Thank you very much.
Mr. Jinnah said, and I think it links to the Liberal Club, he said about Pakistan, you will have to make up for the smallness of your size by your courage and selfless devotion to duty. For it is not life that matters, but the courage, fortitude and determination you bring to it. We've got His Honour David Owen Jones, the trustee of this club. We've got the first woman chairman of this club, Mrs. Janet Berridge, who has travelled from Germany for this event. We've got very loyal, truly liberal, not just talk the talk, but walk the walk members. And without them, Mr. Jinnah's portrait, sadly, would have continued to be missing from these walls. So thank you to all of them, and thank you for coming today. And hope that you will join us as members. And we now invite His Excellency to unveil the club with the chairman, Mr. Tim McNally, by his side.
Yes, please. Thank you.